Well, hello to everyone out there in the Twilight Zone. Do you ever get the feeling you're in the Twilight Zone? I do pretty much every day. This video, I just was gonna mention a little something with regards to there's been like 12 countries now that has cut aid to this like relief organization in Gaza for food and I'm guessing medicine and all this stuff. While all those have been disrupted anyways, even before October 7th, is just really so suspicious. I mean, there's allegations that a few of those Anwar members was a part of that October 7th, and this is the reason to cut the funding. But you know, apparently these people that they allegedly was involved in that have already been terminated from that organization. And from somebody that's just looking from the outside in on that, it sounds orchestrated. I'll be honest, I mean, it's not enough that the Israeli Jews controlled the access to the borders of Gaza prior to October 7th. It would, I mean, and based on even the media, the select media, because media isn't being allowed in there, by the way. Al Jazeera is in there because they have been in there before, but no other media is really allowed in there. It seems like a starvation thing. I mean, and you know, this comes on the heel of that ICJ ruling. While that panel of judges did not call for a ceasefire, but said that they had to kind of, you know, do their best not to commit genocide or something. When you are cutting funding to a relief organization that is providing food and medicine and probably water, since the Jews have cut all of that off since October 7th, even the water and electricity and intermittently communications within the Gaza Strip, it sounds like with the coordination of 12 other countries that's cut funding to that Anwar organization, that besides the bombs and the missiles and everything that are hitting residential areas with unarmed civilians and blowing them to pieces and killing them, that now there's an additional thing of basically cutting over 2 million people off from any chance of any food. While Al Jazeera has been reporting from the beginning that the Jews are not allowing food into Gaza, it makes you wonder who's involved in that. And you know, the United States is one of those that cut funding. And no doubt, you know, the small percentage of people that control this United States and their dual citizenship with Israel, in many cases, or otherwise, other reasons. But I find it to be a question to say, where is the ICJ? Once these 12 countries cut the funding, which I guess a country has the right, why are they not asking a question about this? Because you're cutting, these people are already surrounded by walls and the Jewish military, and now they're not beginning to be starved, because that was already happening even before October 7th. It's really picked up after October 7th. But now, officially, these countries have cut funding for the people of this country, for this organization, this aid relief type thing. It's very suspicious. And I know most people don't care anything about that. And, I just happen to come across this stuff because you can't not come across it anymore these days. But I'm going to keep my eye on that and see how come they're not saying anything about it. They're the ones that made this judgment last week or something. They ain't listening to this. Like I said in the beginning, the Jews are not going to listen to that. And if anything, one would question how much influence the Jews had over the members of the ICJ. I mean, after all, it's self-evident and a matter of public record that they did not call for a ceasefire. The question would be why, when the evidence is overwhelmingly showing that, don't get the semantics. If they got to have the word genocide, how about we call it mass murder, systematic mass murder, which is self-evident. If you watch any of Al Jazeera and see it, it has been bombed to rubble. They're going to squabble over semantics, over a word or something. There's more going on here than meets the eye. Anyways, I guess that's about it. Just another observation of the ludicrous nature of everything that we hear. It is strange. Anyways, that's it.